it would dry out and shrink after assembly, leaving gaps between the planks. Once they've determined the wood is stable, they put the planks through a molder. The machine's 7 different tool heads successively smooth the top and bottom surfaces and carve the tongue and groove edges, which tightly lock one plank to the next. The assemblers build the barrel-shaped sauna in sections. For the bottom, they start with a central plank that has a tongue on both sides. To each one, they join the grooved side of a tongue and groove plank. The tongues and grooves fit together very snugly to render the joints watertight. The assemblers continue adding planks until there are 8 on each side of the central one. They construct the sauna's back wall using the same technique. Once they've joined together the required number of planks, they lay down a circular template and immobilize it with clamps. Then they cut around the template with a router. To further secure the planks to each other, they drill angled holes through adjacent ones and drive in screws. They also screw in 3 horizontal reinforcement planks. Using a template as a guide, they cut out a window opening with the router. They screw window moldings around the opening. They apply an adhesive-backed rubber insulation strip along the perimeter. This will prevent heat and water from leaking out between the walls of the sauna. They mount the back wall onto the bottom section, followed by the front wall, constructed the same way as the back, but with a door opening rather than a window opening. They add planks to both sides of the bottom section, gradually building up the curved side walls. The side walls meet at the top, on either side of a central plank that's pre-wired with the sauna's LED ceiling lights. Workers strap 3 galvanized steel cables around the sides of the finished barrel and pull them to a specific tension. These cables further bind the planks to each other. The structural assembly is now complete, and they can begin installing the interior components, starting with the thermometer and hydrometer. Next, they mount a pivoting cover over the fresh air vent holes. This allows users to block outside air or allow it in. Then an hourglass that counts down 15 minutes, the recommended time to spend in a sauna. Next, the electric stove, which they'll fill with volcanic rocks that absorb and store the heat. You have the option of pouring water onto the hot rocks to create steam. After installing benches along the side walls and outside, as well as a water-absorbent rubber floor, they hang the door. The glass in both the door and rear window is tinted for privacy. The sauna reaches a temperature of 85 degrees Celsius. The barrel shape optimizing the circulation of the heat and steam.